Hi, this is Matthew. Going to talk about the topic about what the Talking Book program is and kind of what they have and how you can maybe sign up for it. I know it has some funding potential concerns, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get political or anything. Just going to talk about it. Politics is not really something that we want to do, really. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to talk about it. I assume most people know what it is, but it's a way for blind, visually impaired people with any kind of really any difficulty reading print at all. Like you can't physically do the printed page or a book or something. You can probably get service through this. Not necessarily blind. It can be all kinds of disabilities, dyslexia, and all kinds of stuff, motor things, all kinds of stuff. You can get access to it in this country. It's the National Library Service for the Blind and Print Disabled, or just NLS. The website is, I believe it should be, nls.loc.gov. Obviously, LOC is Library of Congress. That's who it's through, basically, with, I think, funding from Congress, if I'm not mistaken. But you can go on there and fill out a form there. I forget where it is. There's a lot on that page. Honestly, the quickest way I find is just to talk to somebody, so you can actually call them. You can email too, but calling, it's me, just from my slightly old schoolness, can be a little faster and easier, especially since they're in this country and in your state, and you can just talk to them. On the NLS number, there's actually a button you can push for, like, it'll say something about to contact the closest library to you. You can push that and it'll just connect you. And you can talk to them, and they probably can help you fill the form out and talk to you all about it. My library's always been very nice, very helpful people on the phone when I've gotten hold of someone at the front desk, or even my reader advisor to find something. Or emails are good too, but I do like the phone. They're just faster sometimes, just less nonsense to worry about as a blind person sometimes. But if you don't know which library, I know some states we only have one, but I know some have like 2 or 3 or 4, like based on region or something. And yeah, that can be a little bit, if you're not, some might be kind of obvious, but sometimes maybe I'm not quite sure. Maybe you're straddling a region, or you're just not quite sure which one to pick. That would be a faster way, but I guess Googling it might work too. But yeah, you can just call them. They do offer rail books. They offer audiobooks on little cartridges you stick in a player they can provide. You can download them to a computer or to like something like a Victor Reader Stream or something. There are apps for Android and iPhone you can get on to read the books. That's how I do it. I just mostly use the app on my phone, but I do have a cartridge player. What's nice about the cartridge player is you can just stick a thumb drive in with stuff on it and listen to it there. The new one I talked about will have Wi-Fi capability to connect to it, so you could also do it there. Or you could have, some books here, some books there, and you can just read different books on different ways. Some on the device, some on the cartridge. Maybe you've got some stuff on a thumb drive. You can just go back and forth. You've got some stuff on your phone too. And there's an echo skill in my talking books. They probably can help you with that. I don't know if it's quite out of beta yet. I don't know. I know it's a bigger beta. I don't know if it's quite out of there yet. I'm not certain on its status. But it is around. You can always ask, if you're already in the library, you can ask hey, and they'll get you on to the list they have for it. I find it a little hard to use. Probably a little better. I need to go back up there and mess with it again. The problem with the echo skills, you have to at least once a month go over there and make the echo go and open it. Or you'll get logged out and you have to type in numbers or say letters or something to get back in. There's a little code they send you. And that's kind of annoying. You have forgotten, oops, I didn't keep the skill going. So that's kind of annoying, but I guess I don't want inactive people on it. Yeah, it doesn't take too long, but it's an annoyance I'd rather not deal with. Just in my own deal. But yeah, they have all kinds of stuff, all kinds of topics and age levels and interests. But yeah, definitely nls.loc.gov for more information. I don't have the number offhand. It is on the website, or you can just look up, National Library Service, for the blind and print disabled or something like that, phone number or contact. Just kind of even the contact page would work. It'll be right there. I did put it in my phone, but I don't want to have the speech going on here, so yeah, just go look up that information. It's definitely out there on that website, nls.loc.gov. And happy reading, I suppose. Lots of stuff there. And there's ways to make requests. There's a request form, or you can also ask your library, hey, can you find this book, or where's this book at? Or I had trouble finding a book yesterday, and I emailed the reference section at NLS, but come to find out they didn't have the book. It was a trilogy, and it was the third book in the trilogy. They only had the first two books, but they said they would put in a request for it. I do not know why it wasn't done. It was back in 2014. It was very strange. But that does happen sometimes. But you would think it's a trilogy that you would finish out the trilogy, but I don't know. Yeah, but they sent that in, so we'll see. So I've got a few books like that I've requested. Like, hey, can you find this, or can you get this thing? They do also have commercial audiobooks that they get too, as well as things they have recorded over the years, which that can be fun. You get to know your own set of narrators that you recognize. But yeah, that's kind of how it is in a nutshell. Definitely comment if you have questions whenever this gets posted. I can try to get more information to you or tell you where to go or something if you have questions. But as I said, that quickest way is that phone number where you just have it connect to your nearest library and you can talk to them, and they are more than willing to help you out, I don't doubt, because mine certainly is here in Missouri. So of course there are libraries all over the world. I would just search for whatever your country is, Library for the Blind, and they'll pop up. Or maybe you know the name, or you can look it up, but I looked just for giggles for some. I just put in the country name and Library for the Blind, and they'll pop up right away with information and their website and what they offer and stuff. So yeah, I think that's all for the moment that I can think of to say about it. And I will see you guys in another video.